So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's a searching pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Threads one in. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Yeah. Nedved. And here's Messi. This might spell danger. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Knocks it into space. Look at this. Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this is Pele. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nedved. Short changes him with that pass. Great ball, and he's in, shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pedri. And it's Nedved. Pele. Pedri. Played with finesse. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now he's got space here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldo might just make this. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Now it's Dembele. Pedri. And here's Messi, driving through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Nedved.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Pelé! Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pelé. Half an hour played now. Pelé. This is promising. Now it's Messi. Real chance here. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Shot could be on. It's Pelé! And it's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Good and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pinches it off. Pedri! Nedved. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Nedved, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Suarez. Goes for a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are already promptly back underway. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's one-on-one! Chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Oh, it's Dembele, and it's Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Now this could be a chance, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been given away. Oh, that's fabulous.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Pelé. Pedri. Vieira. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely shaped ball. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Showing good feet. Nedved.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Now it's Pedri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Pele has found the net here, of course. Vieira tries to play it through. Dembele. He is through here. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Dembele. He's having a shot! He has done it! And again they hit the front. Simplicity itself.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender.
And pull it! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Played in. And a chance! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Dembele gets flagged offside. And that's been won straight back. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Seedorf. Seedorf, lovely feet. Yamal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Seedorf. That's good play. And here's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And they get themselves in front! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves.
Terrific header! Should have equalised.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Roberto Carlos, can he spark a counter here?
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
And the shot! No mistake! They have stolen level at the last! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Koller taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Paris Saint-Germain can always take more positives from a result.